Hey, there you guys are. Welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. And this evening, I have just yet another fine example from my favorite brewery, man. My favorite brewery. I'm going to put this said beer into this said glass, and I'm going to be using one of their own glasses. But I can't find any information on this beer, especially coming from this company and not being able to find information about the beer. Means it is a rare commodity indeed, my friends. With that said, here we go, man. I am going to be doing Samuel Adams Hell's Bock. Man, look at this, look at this, look at this. Man, the little bottle information, first of all. The legend and lore of the Bock style is varied. Some tales allude to these brawny brews having the kick of a billy goat. This Golden Hellsbock has a firm malt backbone and the toasty, biscuity notes that are accompanied by a subtle, spicy hop bitterness. There is a softer side to this big brew as it finishes with a lighter notes of honey. Mm, okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Also, back here it says beers fit into two categories, lager or ales. Which, if you're drinking craft beer, I think you should already know that. But anyway, the tale goes. Much to our delight with these two categories, there are hundreds of different styles within the unique attributes and intriguing flavor profiles. The Hellsbock, or Helles Bock, is a traditional Bavarian style lager with a rich history known for its strong yet balanced maltiness and full characteristic. Now, this one, it states right here that it could be good till February, comes in at 7%. I also see this little thing over here that I tried to look up a little bit of information on the style because there's not many companies that, that I rarely go after that do this kind of stuff, or how should I say it, that I can get fresh, that I can get good. But anyway, here we go. Nice smoke, and wow. Lovely coloring, yet look at the head. I'm getting a rather large head on this beer. Will be going down a little bit, enough to put all this in there. Very lovely. The head looks like it will dissipate. Set this off to the side here. And carbonation galore. Man, you can see without that, oh, there you go. There is so much carbonation in that it is just insane. Um, with that, let's go ahead, man. Let's look at some coloring. Here we go. There's a nice color. A nice dark golden color, like a golden amber color, with a two-finger worth of a very fluffy, rocky, semi off-white head, kind of like eggshellish. Um, but over here it states that the Helles Bock style beer, or Hellerbach, or quote unquote my Bock, literally just a light Bock style beer, is essentially a synonym for Maibock, the Bavarian strong golden lager flavored during the brief transition um, between the long Bavarian winters along the northern edge of the Alps, equally long, hot summers. In spite of its name, this brew is not light in body or strength, just in the color. So yeah, I would classify this as, you know, just by look, by characteristics of what the company is calling it. I would start off by saying, okay, I get this, it's correct. But let me get a nose up in on this, man. Here we go. I do get a lot of biscuit notes. and I do get that honey right away. But I'm also smelling grassiness. I don't know, man. If you people out there that are home brewers, I mean, have you ever picked up your malts and actually smelled them? It smells like the husk. I'm really picking up like malty smell off of this. I'm smelling a little bit of like a light peppery note. A little bit, just a hint, just a small hint of like a citrusy note. A little bit of a floral characteristic. Smells great, man. Let's go ahead and dip into this, man. Pros. Oh, that is good. Definitely got that biscuity note character going on to it. It's my perfect vision of a light Bock. I mean, what else can I say about it? It's like when I think of Bock, I'm thinking of drinking, Sam Adams, Doppelbock, Celibator from Anger. Those are just a couple examples. It was dark, malty, rich, hearty. This, on the other hand, it's still hearty. It's still rich in flavor. I do get a little hint of that honey. I do get as if you don't sip on it and you drink on it, there is just a hint of a spicy, kind of like a peppery note, but it don't last long. Um, I don't get any of the alcohol in this, especially at 7%. I didn't think that I would. Um, there is just a hint of like a caramel malt. Um, I can sort of pick up like that kind of like two row malt characteristic. Very biscuity, very malty. Um, what else, man? It's just like there's something there. Uh, I don't. I want to know what kind of honey they use because it almost seems like it's like heather honey. It's got that floral characteristic with it. And I do know that they've used the heather honey before, especially in their Norse legend. Um, but I don't know what kind of honey they've used, but it is very, very good. So if you guys can find this, I would seek it out. I would trade for it. Um, I do know that it was only around for a short, limited time in their Adventure in Loggers pack. It was a 24 pack that cost, depending on your area, roughly between 30 and 40 bucks. A bit pricey. Ohio just didn't want anything to do with it. So it's not like it was Sam's fault that I had to actually trade for this. It was Ohio's fault. Um, I think if they would have actually got it out to a wider distribution area, it would have been better. But I guess this was only available or offered to the club stores, like membership club stores like Sam's Club and Costco's. But I would honestly say bring this style out. I would honestly say um, I would love to have this in late spring, early summer. Even if you're going to offer it, throw this. Definitely throw this and your Imperial Pilsner into a spring variety pack, just so everybody has a chance to try it because it is worth it in my opinion. Is it one of the best Hellsbach or Hellsbach styles that I've had? I've only had a few, and it's up there. I'm probably biased for saying this, but it will hold true to my heart because of this. But other than that, I mean, it's a really good beer. I've already taken up too much of your time, so I'm gonna get up out of here because this is a really good beer. And if you guys can find this bottle, get it, pick it up, try it. You know, just because it's Sam Adams doesn't mean that you should not try it. So I would give this a go. Peace, Prost, Deuce, and as always, you can find me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. I post everywhere, here and there. So with that said, man, I'm out, man. I've wasted too much of your time. I'm gonna finish this. Prost.